Well, welcome back, everyone. It is my favorite time. It is movie review time with Bart and Jennifer Mills, and they're going to be discussing a movie called A Real Pain. So welcome, Bart and Jen.
Good morning.
All right, so hopefully this movie is not a real pain to watch, but we're going to find out. All right, so tell us about this movie.
Okay, this is a fairly small two-hander. Jesse Eisenberg, most folks know him from either The Social Network or certainly the Zombieland movies. But he directed this. He was part writer and producer on this, and it's kind of him and Kieran, which most of us know from Succession. They're playing two cousins who, after the death of their grandmother, they end up going to Poland because they want to see the space where their grandmother had survived the Holocaust, and so they wanted to visit the concentration camp that she had been in, as well as the house that she had grown up in. And so this is just kind of a fairly simple indie exploration of these two cousins getting to see each other again, getting to know each other again, and sort of visiting the world and sort of engaging with this history of their family.
Yeah, so this movie is a comedy and it's also a drama. I watched the preview for it and it looked good, although I didn't know really what to expect. I feel like I have to really watch the whole movie to get the meat of the movie, so.
Well, Kieran is the one really bringing the comic relief here, and also the comic relief between the two characters because they are polar opposite of each other. Jesse Eisenberg's character is very introspective, very quiet, and then Kieran is very out loud, bold, just flying by the seat of his pants kind of guy. So the two of them together are really kind of butting heads sometimes, but that's really where a lot of the comedy comes into play.
Yeah, no, I already looked this up. The movie has already won a couple awards. The Sundance Film Festival, it won an award there, and then another place as well. But is this a movie that makes you think, or is it a movie that just kind of like you can just enjoy and there's like
It's both. I mean, this is a throwback to a 90s style or early 2000s style indie movie. We don't see a lot of these anymore. It's literally, this is a road trip movie sort of between two guys and a lot of monologuing back and forth. So it's more fun than that. That doesn't sound like fun. It's actually a pleasant time to hang with these two guys, only because both actors are very good at what they do.
Yeah.
But it is a thinking movie. It doesn't necessarily, it's not going to, it's not going to weigh you down in the thoughts, but you're really sitting there spending time with these cousins looking at really some fairly basic, simple issues in life, which is anxieties and depression and mental health.
How do you deal with loss and grief?
And family history and those relationships that once were like siblings that we separate as we get older because frankly we get busy with our own lives. And so there's a lot going on here. I think it's won awards because largely it is a throwback indie, and two, I mean the performances are really good.
Yeah. So this movie is rated R. It's also, it's kind of a shorter movie. It's only an hour and a half, really.
Yes.
I was kind of surprised on that one. I like it when it's only an hour and a half because you don't have to take the whole day,
Right.
So let's go to my favorite website, Rotten Tomatoes. All right, so Rotten Tomatoes. Now
I'm so glad that you're now saying your favorite website, not your collective.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the critics on Rotten Tomatoes give it a higher score, but the audience approval rating gave it a 78%, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't for everybody. It is really it's a very quiet movie. It's just kind of like I said, you're just watching a couple brothers roll through Poland, and it's not even like the trip movies from a few years back where you got to see Italy or Greece. This isn't even really tour porn because it's Poland. I'm sure it's a lovely country, but they don't show it that way.
Right.
So it's probably not for everybody, but it is it is really well made, well shot, and well acted. So for fans of those kind of small indie films, this is a go-to.
All right, so we're going to go to the big reveal. Are you giving a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or just somewhere in the middle?
I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I'm a huge Kieran fan from Succession. I just think he's a phenomenal actor, and he did great in this. Just really lovable. And the two of them together, I thought, were really well paired as actors. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thumbs up from me too. I mean, this is a it's really just a well-made movie and just one we don't get to see that much of anymore. So if you like movies from adults, or for adults, I should say, this is for you.
All right, so this weekend we're going to have to go out and make sure we watch A Real Pains. Well, Bart and Jen, thanks so much for coming in today. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, well, don't go away because we have more when we return.